Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in. Today's topic, I really wanted to talk about asking the universe. And this is actually one of my favorite topics because it's like you feel like a little kid, you know? It's like you just ask with innocence, with desire, with love, and it will come to you. It really will. One thing I want to talk about real quick is innocence. Innocence is something that unfortunately this society makes us lose. And well, let me just put it clear. This society hasn't really done a good job in a lot of things. And I would definitely say innocence in childhood has done a really crappy job in that area. So growing up, we're always told that we need to either act our age or we need to behave. And behave means kind of shutting ourselves off, not expressing emotions when we shouldn't, and kind of, I honestly, what I can think of right now is like act like a dog, you know, like shut up, sit down kind of thing. And a lot of us we're taught like that. And other people, unfortunately, they go through actually even more than that. They have more horrible experiences, such as a lot of childhood trauma, whether it's sexual abuse or physical abuse, or even if the parents died and they're left as orphans, and these kids all of a sudden find themselves that they have to grow up, and what that means that they lose their innocence. And innocence is actually the biggest, most amazing gift you can have as a human, not even as a child, but as a human. And why we love children so much is for their innocence, and because we lost it. And so basically that is imperative. That is just the number one thing that you have to have when you're asked the universe, because innocence means limitless. That's what it equals to. And when you ask the universe, you really have to ask from a child perspective, in the sense that you have to be so open, and you have to really want it, and you have to just have faith that you're gonna get it. And that is how you ask the universe, and that is innocence. You know, when kids ask things, they're like, no, I want it, but I want that so bad. And you know, sometimes you can't provide whatever it is that they want, but you love them for it, right? You're like, oh my god, that's so cute. Well, why don't you tell yourself that? Oh my god, I'm so cute. Oh my god, I adore the fact that I'm getting in touch with my inner child right now, which is so important. Please get in touch with your inner child. That's gonna be another topic. But basically, whenever you want to ask the universe for something, what I do is that I visualize my heart chakra. I visualize my heart chakra like gleaming in green. And I think of myself as a kid. I think of myself as, you know, my 5-year-old self that was limitless. And I really want what I want. And it could be anything. It could be you want that car. It could be you want that apartment. It could be careful with the job. But yes, it could be that job. But a lot of times when we ask the universe what it is that we want, we also have to be very careful at the words that we use. We cannot use the word need. Oh, I really need this job. I really, God, please, please, I really need this job. Please give it to me. I really want it. I need it. That, you see how I use, I really want it. I need it. You know, I'm using two words that kind of, in a way, they kind of mean the same thing. You're trying to convey to the universe and send out energy to the universe that this is what you want ultimately. But the thing is that there is one word that is working against you, and it's the word need. Need, first of all, need is it actually comes from the ego, because we don't really need anything except for our survival instincts that we already have, which is food, water, and safe, your guardians, people that you feel safe with. But we don't really need much else after that. Of course, we need the sense of belonging. Actually, that's the biggest one when it comes to feelings and things like that, sense of love. But after that, we don't really need it. And actually, we don't really need anything else that is external. You know, whether it's this couch that I'm sitting on, or the apartment, the car, whatever. We don't need that. We want that in our experience. We want that in our life. So whatever you ask in the universe, you have to ask in a point of innocence and confidence. And confidence, what that means, what I'm trying to say with that is that confidence means that you already have it. Confidence means that you know you're going to get it. So this is where you probably guys have heard, well, you have to imagine and visualize that you already have it and da 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 da. Yes, absolutely. And that is confidence. You have to kind of feel that you have it. You have to like just envision it, that it's all around you, or at least just envision what it would look like. I'll give you an example. I manifested the apartment that I'm in right now. I couldn't believe it at that time. I wasn't now I've noticed that I've manifested so many things in my life, but when it comes to my apartment, I couldn't believe it. I mean the layout, the rent pay, the courtyard, the layout. The layout, that's what really freaked me out, I think. And the courtyard too, because it's very hard to find a place here on the beach that has a pretty courtyard the way I have it. Some others are more beautiful as well, but the point is that I wanted a courtyard, and I got myself a courtyard. The point is that I wanted, you know, a certain pricing, and I got the exact pricing. I wanted the layout. I couldn't even believe it. I got the layout. When I saw my apartment, before it became my apartment, like, I wanted to scream. I was like, oh, yeah, oh, this is wonderful. Yeah, this is really pretty. Oh my God, this is exactly what I had in mind. Because every day I would ask the universe exactly what I wanted. And I went through 4 realtors, guys. 4! That was a nightmare. I was living like an hour up north, and they would call me and they would be like, Iris, something opened up, you need to hurry up, da da da. And I was like, okay, and I would drop everything that I was doing, and I would like drive all the way down over here, and I would look at something and it was crappy. It was not what I wanted. They were showing me things that I did not want. I mean, it was too expensive, it was too old, whatever it was not what I wanted. And the funny part was that I kept seeing this ad on Craigslist, and I kept missing it, and I kept missing it because I didn't like the front picture. The front picture, I mean, pictures, they say 1,000 words. Well, that picture didn't say hardly any word. So I guess we weren't vibrating together. So I didn't like that picture. So I would keep looking, and I would always see it. And anyway, after 3 months, and I was about to give up. And the reason why this happened was because as I kept coming down to see all these places that I was being shown to, and I was becoming, of course, more and more frustrated. But I wasn't becoming frustrated at the fact that I couldn't find what I wanted. I was becoming frustrated at the fact that I knew it was possible to find what I wanted. I knew it was possible. How come I know people that live on the beach that have similar the things that I want, and you can't show them to me? That doesn't make any sense to me. So I already had this power within me that is like, I know it's possible, I know it's possible, I know it's possible. of course, there's a lot of things that can get in the way. Timing is the most important thing. So as soon as I was about to give up, I was like, okay, I keep seeing this ad, let me click on the ad. All right, you know, the picture doesn't say much, but it's not so bad. It has French doors. All right, let's go see the French door place. I finally came. The first thing I see is a courtyard. That's already a plus. I was like, oh my God, I think this is it, you know? And then I was shown the apartment and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. But this happened because I was so into what I was saying, what I wanted. I wanted it so bad. And I visualized it. I visualized the layout. I visualized the courtyard. I visualized where I wanted to live. And this is what happened. So this is what it means to ask the universe. Asking the universe is only about really just wanting it blindly. It's not about needing it because you're already cutting yourself off. Chloe, give me 1 second, guys. Chloe, not right now. I love you with all my heart. I love you with all my heart, but it's making too much noise, girl. Alright. We'll hang out in a little bit, okay? I promise. So anyway, when it comes to asking the universe, it's all about how you ask things. Don't ask in the point of lacking. Ask in the point of just wanting, and ask for signs. That's one thing. That's another thing that I really want to talk about. Ask for signs. When it comes to asking signs, oh my goodness. Just ask if you're in a position where you find yourself not really knowing what to do. First of all, you have to kind of sit down with yourself and ask yourself, like, am I strong enough to make a change? Because a lot of times we find ourselves in bad relationships, in bad jobs, but we're not strong enough to change them, right? So the world can keep giving us all these signs, but you're not changing them. So ask yourself these questions. Am I strong enough to make a change? Am I strong enough to make that change if I'm given that sign? Because you will be given that sign. Whatever sign it is, ask the universe for a sign. And you will get it. I promise you, you will get it. And that moment that you start to doubt, that means you already got it. And you know it. You just don't want to see it. So that's where the whole thing about, are you strong enough to make a change, comes in. Okay? Another thing. When you ask the universe something, ask for it in abundance. I want love. I want this love in my life. I want to feel, how do I want to feel? I want to feel joy. I want to feel balanced. I want to feel all kinds of things that you are lacking, but don't mention it in a place of lacking. Mention it in a place of abundance. I want to feel all this. I want to feel all these beautiful things. Okay? So we're gonna settle it with that. I hope this helps. Remember, don't talk to the universe from a point of lacking, even if it comes to losing weight. If you want to lose weight, do not cut things out of your diet. Do not starve yourself. Do not say, I can't eat this, I cannot eat that, and da-da-da. You can't do that. That is deprivation. And what is that going to do? You're going to feel more deprivation once you start doing that. That is the universe talking back to you, mirroring what you're doing. Okay? So if you want to lose weight, you say, I want to add more veggies to my diet. Even if it's eating a salad once a week. I want to add more veggies to my diet. And then you start with once a week. And then you go to twice a week. One thing that really helped for me is getting a calendar. I literally had to get a calendar into when it is that I wanted to work out, how many times a week I wanted to work out, because I wanted to do a lot of things and I just didn't know how to balance them. So I got myself a calendar. I put in the times that I had to be at work. Then I put in a time where I can do all the things that I have to do, whether it was walk my dogs, do yoga, get up in the morning, do my breakfast. I had to put myself on that schedule. Eventually I let it go because now I understand how to balance things. But in the beginning I had to do that. And same thing with changing your diet. Right now I'm a vegan. I am a new vegan. It's something that I had no idea I was going to do, but it came, and I'm embracing it. But this is coming from a while ago, in the sense that subconsciously I was already preparing myself. I never wanted to be vegan, by the way. Never. Are you crazy? We love meat too much, right? I love meat, cheese, prosciutto. Hello, why would I want to give that up? So it's almost like the world got me with that one, because I wasn't thinking so much about being vegan, but I just wanted to add healthy stuff to my diet, and I wanted to lower my meat intake, right? So it's, everything starts with the home. So the way it started was that that I just wanted to eat more veggies. I had a friend that ate raw veggies with sour cream, and like she made it to ranch, and it was like so delicious. And I asked her, I was like, I want to know how you do that. Like, what do you do? Da da da. I came to her house. She had a little gathering, and she showed me. She's like, look, this is how I cut it. This is what I add to it. And it tasted so amazing, so delicious. Something that I would never add to my diet. It tasted so good. And little by little, I was doing that. I added quinoa. I added different kinds of lettuce. It was like little by little. And 2 years into that, it was more like, oh, okay, I'm ready to be vegan. So it can happen to you. I lost weight. I feel great. I do my exercise, and it never did I feel deprived. Never. Actually, all these things that I used to think about dieting not only are they completely gone, like all these misconceptions, but I can eat whatever I want, as much as I want. I eat a lot, and I don't have to feel ashamed about myself. I eat so good, and I feel so happy that I'm really just spreading the love, and I'm just pretty much showing you how I did it. So anyways, guys, maybe I went on for a little too long. Mwah. I love you. Please let me know how you like it. Do your own research. Send me an email, whatever you like. Check me out in my website. I have so many things. I do a lot of intuitive healing. I've gotten very intuitive, which is the reason why I'm vegan. I wanted to be of a higher consciousness and help other people. And I know this is my purpose. This is my journey. So I've dealt with a lot of people with trauma in the past. So if you're one of those people, don't be afraid to reach out to me. I'm very happy that you're watching this. And guys, have a great day. Believe. Mwah. Bye.